Yeah.
I really don't spend a lot. So many layers to that, and so much stuff that we can think we know that we know.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a
but
little different.
Black church, I think that when we got something that was ours, we wanted to protect it. I think we just wanted to, we finally, because we are in a place, we in America, I look at things from that all the time. We're in America, and we black. It's not a cop out. It's not a saying that, we can't overcome. But, for a lot of us, when we get somewhere, we try to stay there. And I think with the black church, when we finally got somewhere, where our buildings were bigger. Yeah, because I think that when we were in small shacks, and I think church was the way it's supposed to be. But when we got bigger buildings, when we got more members, now you got to keep them.
Capitalism came in there like hard.
That's why I say I ain't got to bring them up, because you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Western church.
Yeah.
That's the Western church.
And how to getting away from that. Like, I've known a couple people that have been called out of the ministry and called into like media, or doing this this type of space. But then I see other people denying that God did that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just because it's not what they can wrap their mind around, or what
institutionalized.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so even when you look at stuff now, and I talked to you before camera, it's like, bro, when you talking about ministry, like, growing up, we pretty much in the same era.
Yeah.
So if you felt God was calling you to do something, I feel a call for God to, just preach his word, right?
Yeah.
You're going to go straight to a seminary probably. More than likely. You probably going to go straight to a seminary. I feel that you need to start a church or something of that nature, right? And so it's like, now it's more so not even thinking out the box, but more like, I've heard rappers, because y'all, rappers and stuff, saying like, okay, we got a lot of rappers, but bro, what if you're not the rapper? What if you need to be the executive? Mm-hmm. What if you need to be an administrative person or a street team person to actually help somebody like yourself,
right,
or somebody like a Titan or whatever else, instead of being in this same, know what I'm saying, the same type of artist and stuff like that. Like, think about that, like in the body, okay, we need the pastors. We need somebody like a Pastor T. We need somebody like you, a youth pastor, to do what you're doing. But then you also need other people like in media. You need other people doing stage plays. You need other people, or art can work in interchangeably. You can do all of it. You feel me? But it's like you can like put a chokehold on people that, because originally from the elk that we came from, or at least from where I came from, is like, they didn't like gospel rap. A lot of, in the black church or whatever, gospel rap was not popular. They didn't want to put you in. They thought, it was a demon in hip hop. And you know what I mean? Like,
it probably was one.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't create hip hop, though.
Exactly.
He just was there. It's a demon at the car lot. You gonna walk the rest of your life.
And so when you put all that stuff together, man, it's like you need all of it, man. And like, and I'm to the point now. And, I'll be like, Lord, holding me back as far as like how, well, I put it this way. I said this to my wife one time. We had a disagreement of how to handle certain situations with our kid or whatnot, right? And so what she was saying was right. Yeah. But what I was saying wasn't wrong. We need both of those to work together, because this is how I'm made up. This is what God called me to do. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but this is your part and how you need to communicate to him, because he needs both.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm not negating that he needs to tap into the emotional side, the nurturer side, but I'm more of
there's some
a tougher.
Involved.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think that's how, God works in a lot of things, especially in the body. You know what I mean? Like, we're two different people. We two different personalities, but at the end of the day, they still gonna work together. They're gonna work together.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I just want to get to that point of however that is, because everybody got to do their part. Because I think the city that we live in, everybody trying to get to the city of Memphis to bring us together, because we have a lot of dark energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just in the city, and everybody's looking like, what can we do? What can we? And I think you all are doing, that, especially what y'all were doing with that influence play. And it sounds like the work that y'all doing over there at One Accord. And it's like, we need to more so tap into like those things, because those things are the one that's, kind of what you're doing with your basketball situation too. So it's like you're really, boots to the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not even negating the church, because the church is always going to be, the four wall church, I think, is always going to be necessary. But then I think when I'm saying like a shift, I think the shift is more so like, okay, opening your eyes to